It is Thursday, May the 30th. Can you believe May of 2024 is almost over with? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good morning. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and it's May 30th. Good morning. I have some happy mail to share, and I'm going to work on the goats. I have some onion dyed paper to sort out, so we're going to have a busy morning. So welcome, welcome, welcome in. Penelope, my pincushion doll, she's been with me for years. She's kind of my studio mascot. She's here. Welcome if you're watching the replay. I know it's early in the morning for some of you and a little bit later for others of you. Good morning. Let me get over here while I'm waiting for folks to come in and set up my tablet so that I can see you when you come in. Let's see. I want to go to my channel, to my live stream. And we got one person out there. One person, and it's Mina. Hi, Mina. Welcome in, Mina. Well, there's one folk, and it's Mina. Aw, good morning, Mina. How are you doing this morning? Let's go to all messages. Arlene is here. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, Arlene. Good to see you. Aw, I'm waiting for the ad to get away so I can set my quality. And let's set that up. From 144 to 1080. There we go. Mina says she's fine. And hi, Arlene. So this postcard is from Teresa, and I'm working on a goat postcard for her. So, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? I'll put it with my postcards. She says, thank you for all you do and hugs. And she's got a pretty punch corners, kind of like a heart scallop. And an angel and feathers and a butterfly. Very cool. Thank you, Teresa. Now this is an older auction haul from Pearl. Older, I say, because it kind of takes her a couple weeks to get everything out and going. And that's okay. I'll probably cut down on the auction hauls next month. But I'll have some things to share. Actually, I'm looking forward to getting this one. Got a nice big box. So yesterday, I thought I was going to go to the library after I did that stream around noon. Well, that plan got changed because my brother said, we need a new washing machine. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Kimberly. Kimberly says, ooh, fun. Let's see. We need a new washing machine. So off we went to get a new washing machine. And it won't come until Tuesday. So I think I'll unpack this first and then go through it. Because, well, you see I got fabrics. And I'm going to set them over here. And I got more fabrics. And more fabrics. Oh, dear me. I got to quit buying fabrics. Lace. I have to quit buying fabrics, you guys. This is not fabric. These are, we'll share those. I'm going to get this box off my desk. And more fabric. I'm getting plenty. I have enough to do fabric journals until... These are the goat postcards that I'm working on. Until I grow old at age 99 and 9/10. Let's zoom in here. See how that's going to work. Maybe zoom out just a little. Maybe a little more, just for, because I got a lot to share. Let me put this box behind me so I can sit down. I think I have enough fabric to finish my art journaling. And I did work on that again a little yesterday. Sitting down. Now let me catch up with you all in chat. Now get this put away. Put that knife away. Hold on. What's causing this not to close? There we go. So, Nina says, I just got a wonderful package from Pearl, full of beautiful laces and fabrics. It made my heart ding. Hi, Belinda. Good morning, Belinda. Welcome in. Mina's showing little bluebirds. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Teresa says, you are welcome. Yeah, I like that postcard, Teresa. I'm giving you a goat postcard. Teresa actually suggested that I put little stars on here, and I'm sure glad she did. Now, these are pretty matte. I'm thinking about varnishing them. We'll have to see. I think I have some satin varnish, but I'm pretty sure this is a Pen Plus Gear black outline, and it will, varnish will smear those lines, so I may just leave it alone. Did Dee Dee come in? Hi, Dee Dee. Good morning, Miss Dee Dee. Mrs. Dee Dee. Arlene says, I decided a year ago I wasn't going to buy anything else unless it was an ongoing project. My stash was just too big and overwhelming. Oddly, I'm still doing crafts. I still have too much. Well, Pearl is if you're in the market for fabrics, Pearl is the person to go to. And she's been putting them in these bags, which I really appreciate, these bags. So let's open these up and see what I got here. Oh, this, I'm only going to share part of this, I think. Yeah, we'll come back to this one. Pearl, I'll come back to it, I promise. I'm going to set it down by my chair. This is kind of a black upholstery. Probably use it for art. You never know what I use this stuff for. It's not a thick upholstery. It's kind of a thin upholstery type. It's not real thick. I can get my needle through that pretty easy. And this, Pearl likes her florals, I have to tell you, which is okay with me. This is kind of a gray and white floral. It's pretty. It looks like a yard for $2. That's a fair price. So, I'm going to make me a fabric stash. Let's put the goats in a safe place over here with my phone. These are invitation envelopes. I think she was selling them for $1. I see a barcode. I don't see her, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and open this up. This is obviously an old, a reuse, which I don't mind. Envelope, glassine envelope. And these are, oh, she tucked it under here. Doesn't have the price on it, just has the date, who it went to. I think she was selling these are invitations, but they're cool invitations in that they're blank, and I get them. I like to do these with my scribble journals. So there's those. I think these are $1. She has $1 up here, I think. That's a dollar sign. So they were $1 a set. And I'm going to put these, oh, look. I like these too. See, these are good for scribble journals. Folded in half like that. So that's what they're all the same. So I got those. I'm going to set these over here out of the way, and I'll use those. I might put a journal together. Hi, Sylvia. Good morning. Kathy C. Kathy C. Kathy C. Do I know you? Have you been in here before? Are you a newbie to us? Calico Kate. Oh, Kathy Cowell. Yeah, I know Kathy. Kathy does beautiful stitching. And this, I don't know if this is the, I think this is just, this isn't the, I don't think this is the, I won an auction, but I don't think this is it. This is another piece, a box of laces. Look at this. Beautiful. Obviously, this was part of maybe a wedding dress. It's beautiful pieces in here. Well, that's the back. This is the front. It's very blingy. Looks like it could be a veil. Oh, and it's long. Has to be over a yard and a half wide. Thank you, Pearl. I have plenty of fabric to play with. I don't know if I would use this in the current, this is not K3N style. I don't think she would do anything like this. If she did, she'd be breaking her style. This is not the, I won an auction that I want to show you, but I think I put that down by my chair. This is a little Dollar Tree box of goodies. This is a damask napkin. I'll use that in my slow stitching. I could probably dye that. Some little heart laces. Aww. Some pink ribbon. Some little lace pieces. Ooh, this would go on the slow stitching meditation scrolls. Oh, look, it's a strip. It looks like somebody stitched this together. It's machine stitched down there, but still, that would go on the meditation scroll. So there's little bits and pieces in here. Some more. This is kind of a twill ribbon. Some little crocheted lace, little laces. I like the little laces. Some little green glittery dots. So that's what that's in there. I'll be playing with this. This is a play box. My toy boxes. Pearl does a good job of putting these things together. But Pearl, I have to apologize. I probably need to quit going to your auctions for Arlene, did you put in a link to Pearl's finds? If you get on her email list, she'll email you when she has an auction. See, I think I will tie this back up. Just in case. Just in case. So we got a new washing machine yesterday. My brother decided it was time. His was 10 years old. We thought maybe the serviceman could come out and repair. I don't, I think our machine is repairable, but it's 10 years old, and we'd have to pay a $65, $70 service fee for him to come down here. And then it'd only probably last us a couple more years because it's already 10 years old. So my brother was pretty open to just getting a new one. So it's going to be delivered next week. Same as the other one, only a little bit more updated dials. This looks like the Quaker, piece of Quaker lace in here. Well, it's not Quaker lace because I don't see the Picasso, but it's very Quaker lace-like. And I bought some more embroidered. I like these embroidered pieces. That's lace. I like, this is a pillowcase. This will get, and it is embroidered here. It looks like it's machine stitched in here. That's not hand done, that's machine done. But it's got pretty lace on the edges. Oh, and I'm zoomed way out now, aren't I? Oh, I'm sorry, let me zoom in. I was showing all of this. You guys have seen most of the types of laces and stuff like that. I'm sorry. I was zoomed way out. How is that? That better? Yeah. You guys have seen most of this type of things, and I don't think you missed much. And if you're on your phone, I don't know if you can do it on desktop, but on your phone you can pinch and zoom in. So now I'm going to save this I'm going to put them back in here. And these are some odds and ends. Paid $4. That looks like a pretty good price for those. Oh, it looks like there's another price tag in here. I think I got a YouTube payment, so I splurged. Let's go. Let's see. They're saying hi to Dee Dee, hi to Belinda and Kathy Cowell. They're saying good morning out there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. K3N Cloth Tails. Arlene dropped a link to her and to Pearl. Pearl's Finds. Hi, Annie Z. She says, hello, everyone. I will be watching off and on. After I do a quick return of shorts. Shorts don't fit me. Oh, shorts. You must live in a warm climate. This is a cute little fabric towel, little decorative piece. That'll go in slow stitching. And this is another one. I'm not even going to share the prices here because that's beside the point. These are cute. I like these. But these are obviously machine done, and they're probably purchased in the store. But still, you could, for my slow stitching, this would go nice in there. And here's a tape lace, like a doily table runner. And, oh, there's two of them. Maybe they're placemats. They're probably, yeah, they're placemats. They're so pretty. And I won't say what, because I don't really have a thought in mind for these right now. But you get them while you can. You get this stuff while you can. This is a beautiful crocheted doily. I will probably not be cutting this up right away. I'll probably use it as a doily. It's beautiful. I like the tonal values of it. So I got another. I like that she gives us these Ziploc bags. And this is a lace piece. I'm not going to look at the price. I know how much I spent total. These are little lace squares. I think I have a bunch of these that I bought in another auction, but she was selling these pretty cheap, so yeah, they work for me. So there's that. Now I have a couple more smaller ones. This is obviously a pillowcase. Cost me $3, which is pretty standard for pillowcases. You couldn't get anything like that at the antique store for $3. They charge you $10. It's a man and a woman. And now this is hand done. I can tell when something's hand stitched. And I will probably either be dyeing this or tearing it up. That one, I buy this for slow stitch. This is a pretty one. Cost me $2. That's a good price. This one's $2. And it's got a pretty rose. And this looks like it's machine done. Kathy could tell you, but I'm pretty sure this is machine done. When you see these backs here and they're nice and tight and even, you know they're machine done, but that still doesn't decrease from their beauty, especially if you use them in slow stitch. In fact, I would probably be more apt to use a machine done one. I buy these. What I'm going to do, and I got to get started on it, is I'm going to do weekly labels. Like I could get, well, how many flowers are there here? I could get almost a month of labels just out of this trim, because it's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And then I could use the fabric for backing and dyeing and stuff like that. And here's another one just like it. So, but I need to get these, get them done. I need to work on it. I got one more big one here. And let's put these in one of these bags. One of these larger bags. This one is larger. Get a good hold on it. Is it all going to fit in there? Or am I going to have to do two? I think I'm going to keep one of these pillowcases out and start doing my dates, my labels. I'm going to work on postcards later this morning. And tomorrow night, I'm not going to do postcards. We're going to do group lists. Lists lists. But I am going to have a giveaway because the 4th of July is coming. And 3 or 4 years ago, I made all these 4th of July tags. And I need to give them away. So, but International are welcome to play, and they'll still work for summer tags if I take the American flag off of it. So, and that's easy because they're just little embellishment American flags. All right, let's put this one back in the box. And then I've got a couple of, this is huge. Oh, but there's stuff over here. Got some laces from her. Pull all the price tags off. Come on. They're all over the place in here. I don't even care. Well, I do care, but, you know, I've already paid my bill, so I wouldn't have it if I didn't pay it. I got to pay some more bills today. It's the end of the month. All right, let's look at some of these laces. Oh, I tipped my camera. I'm so sorry, you guys. Is that better? Or worse? Yeah, move down a little. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat. Hi, Legia. Good morning, Legia. Hi, Anina. Welcome in, ladies. Welcome, welcome. Arlene dropped a link to Dee Dee's channel. Dee Dee gave me a really nice shout out yesterday. And I have to say, I was sleeping, Dee Dee. I slept till 9:30 yesterday because I streamed the night before. But I keep telling Dee Dee I'm ready for another Society of Idea Collector. These are just little laces that kind of soft. Looks like they might go on slips or an undergarment of sorts. It's a nice soft lace. This one is. Could go on a pillowcase. That I'll use it in my art journaling. Got several different laces here. Pretty laces. She had one auction where she's just sewed lace. And I think this is a combination of more than one auction here, to tell you the truth. Lace. Beautiful lace. I'm not going to pull it all out. This says 75 cents. I think it came on this one. I'm not sure. These might be appliques. No. This is beautiful. She was selling these at pretty good prices. I don't know if that came from this one, but I don't see another one. I just pulled those. This is really beautiful. This will make nice appliques. Very pretty lace. And this one was a little more expensive. No, this one was only $1. Only $1. So she was selling these at pretty good prices. It's a floral lace. We'll do the... Yeah, she had a whole auction of laces, I think. But man, they're good prices. This one's $1. You can't get a yard of lace. And this is probably 2 yards, to tell you the truth. I can tell by feeling it's more than a yard. So she is clearing out her storage bins is what she's doing. $1. So if you, Arlene dropped a link to Pearl's Finds. If you want to attend one of her auctions, I think you'll probably find some bargains. This says 75 cents. Well, times 5. I got 5 yards for 75 cents a yard. But 75 cents a yard for this beautiful lace, that is worth it. You can't get that retail. And there's 5 yards here. And same thing in here. I don't see a, but it's probably 75 cents a yard. It's a beautiful, beautiful lace. What are you going to use all this lace on? You'd be surprised what we use these laces for. And then this is a lace fabric, like on a curtain or whatever. Let's see, what did I pay for this? $1.25. Oh my goodness, Pearl. What a bargain. $1.25 for this. Pearl. Beautiful laces. And I'll probably tea dye, or walnut dye, some pieces of this, I would imagine. And I think I got 2 of those, or 2 similar. Let's see. She tucked the prices. This one was $3. It's a little bit more, but it's pretty. It's It's a beautiful lace. Probably more fabric in it. Beautiful pearl. Thank you so much. And now we're getting to some of the fabric in here. Let's put some of this lace in a separate bag. I'm going to have me a lace basket. So we got our new washing machine yesterday, and we have gone grocery shopping before. My brother had some things to pick up, but I said, I'm not going to go into the store, because if I go in, I'll just buy stuff I don't need. Just like what happens with these online auctions. I buy stuff that I don't need. So I said, I'll sit out in the car, and I did, and I made my dentist appointment for the oral surgeon. That'll make my other dentist happy. So in June, I believe it's the 18th. Now this is a pretty standard, I think it's a hanky. It's got a S on here, but I like it for the fabric. I like it. It feels like linen. I think it's a hanky. It's like a 12 by 12, and I'll be doing slow stitch with these. This will go in my fabric, that fabric bundle that I have below. What else do I have here? Oh, this I'm keeping out. Okay, let me put this in that box. And we got some larger pieces here. More placemat. This is kind of a maroonish pink. And I'll probably make journal pages out of this. That's what I was thinking when I bought it. It's a floral. Pearl likes her florals. She loves all different florals. I don't know what I paid for it. It's probably about $1 a piece. Could be 75 cents a piece. I don't see a price tag on it, but that's beside the point. And here's some, this one was 50 cents. It's like going to the thrift store. And it's a maroon again, but I think slow stitch when I see, I think these look like pillowcases. No, I'm not sure what they are. They're just flat pieces. Here, wait, let's see what it says here. They're made in the USA. They're Pure One imports. Cotton and flax, 40%, 60% cotton and 40% flax. Made in India. Let's see what it is here. Looks like it might just be a big square. But I think journal pages, I think slow stitch when, and I have plenty. I do have plenty. Let's pull this piece out. No, this one. Another one like the first one I showed. Very nice. New pearl. This would make a nice journal cover. I haven't been making many journals lately. We're going to have to change that. This is a beautiful gold piece with the gold trim. I hesitated before I bought this, but then I thought, you know, there's so much gold in there. This, oops, looks like I knocked that blue paint over the, I got more though. Knocked it over the, maybe it was the black paint. Beautiful pieces. It's all gold. And look at the back of it. The back is as beautiful as the front. I bought the entire piece for $10. It's well worth it. It's huge. It has to be almost 2 yards wide. And I hate to say, I'll probably be cutting it up. Yeah, that's Meri for you. And this is a beautiful piece. Looks like there's more than one here. Some of these say $1, one says $5. I don't know what. This looks like it still has, I don't think this is my tag. This is somebody else's from before. I mean, I don't think this goes to me. This was a store tag. This was a store tag because I didn't pay $58 for it. 5800-41. I'm going to save it for art. Let me put the safety pin away here. It's a beautiful table runner. It's what it is, a tablecloth that has these. And I'll probably hesitate before cutting this one up too. Has a beautiful embroidered piece in each corner here. Has, and this is all machine done. You can tell it's done by machine. It's a purchased piece. It's not a hand done, but it's gorgeous. And then in the center, what it has in the center here. In the center, I think it's more of the same. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I see. This is part of the center. This is half of it because she's cut it here. I think I shared it, or I didn't share it. We shared it. I don't know. I got half and somebody else got half. But so I probably will be cutting this up because it's already cut. So I'll be using pieces like this, which is the back, like this in my slow stitch. Which brings me to Beth Schuler is having a twinchy swap, 2x2, 2 inches by 2 inches. And you'll have to let her know by June 1st if you want to participate. And you do 2 2x2 twinchies for as many people as you tell Beth that you want to swap with. And the deadline is June 15th. And I'll probably do some slow stitching. I was thinking this might work really nice to grab something like this and do some twinchies. We'll think about that. And then this is just an upholstery piece. Paid $2.50 for it. It's very pretty. It's very textural. You get a lot of fringe on it. And believe it or not, if you take, well, it's as pretty on the back as it is the front. It's as pretty on the back as it is the front. This is the back of it. But it's not this hard to stitch through if you have a sharp needle. This might be a little thick, but this would make a beautiful journal cover. It'd make some nice needle books. You wouldn't even have to stitch much on it because look at it. It'd make beautiful fabric, a fabric journal cover. You know, you wouldn't even have to line this because I love the back as much as I love the front. And it got, how many yards? 2 yards of this? 2 yards by about, I want to say 18 inches, might be 20 inches. So I got plenty to play with here. So those are the larger pieces. I think I'll keep this piece out and work on some twinchies. Beth Schuler, don't forget her. She's going to have that, I'm just going to put these in the box behind me. She's going to have that, I got some lace here that I didn't get put away. Did I put that lace bag up here? No, I'll just put it all away afterwards. Now, I want to show you my auction winning here. Let me put all these back in the box. I want to show you my auction winning because this was a heartbreaker, let me tell you. It was, oh, I got some other fabric pieces in there. I got some, these are kind of like little dark navy blue embroidered napkins. And of course, I think slow stitch. Gosh, that would almost be a twinchie in there, wouldn't it? Just add some sashiko stitching across there and put a little tatted piece on there. Save those out. And this is just a white tablecloth. I paid $2 for it. Whatever, white fabric. Paid $2 for all of this. Just a bargain. And this is kind of like a linen tablecloth type thing. No, this is white denim. I remember buying this. This is white denim. But still, it's not a heavy denim. I can stitch through that. It'll make a nice backing piece. You're going to see, you guys, I'm addicted to this slow stitch stuff. Alrighty. Some black. We'll come back to this box. These are placemats, I believe. And I'll be using these. These are cotton. And I got these. I'll probably strip these down, take off the border, save the back, and use them for, I was thinking at the time, I've got green journal pages now for my fabric journal, but I might want some more. So that's what I think when I buy this stuff. Like I said, I got enough journal fabric to last me for the next 10 years now. Okay, this is the heartbreaker. And let's see if I can't straighten things out a little here. Bring it down. Now let's just bring my camera up. Let me stand up. I'm not. I want to zoom in just a little so you can see this stuff. How is that? I think that's good. Okay. And it has a beautiful lace tie. And I like the box as much as I like what's inside of it. Because I see slow stitch around in here. Hopefully I can, yeah, I don't know if I can get those out or not. That if I can't get them out, I can put, these are little plants in here. I like that. You can take this picture out. I don't think these come out. And these on the side don't come out, but they're pretty anyway. They're little foliage plants. So I might just leave that. Well, probably will. Probably won't have a choice. I don't know if I like the white though. I might be. And yeah, I won the auction. I paid, but you know, you guys, these are it's worth it. It is worth it in here. It is worth it. This is just the lining. All of these pieces are just gorgeous. She did not cheat us one eensy bit. This looks like a little top of a children's dress, maybe. It's crocheted. Here's a closure. Some lace pieces here. This almost looks like tatting. It might, yeah, I'm not sure if this is tatted or crocheted. It does not feel like it's hand done, but I'm not sure. It almost looks like tatting, but it could be thread crochet. And some beautiful appliques. Just gorgeous. Yep, this was a gorgeous piece. Some little tiny bric-a-brac with little puffy pieces on there. A little lace up at the top. And this, it looks like tatting. This is tatting with the, let me hold this piece up. This I'm pretty sure is tatting. Look at this. This looks like the true rings that we've been learning in the needle tatting. Yeah, this is obviously a string of true rings. I know because when you do a true ring, let me get it open here. You end up at the top, you bring it around, you close your ring, and it ends up at the top, and then you have a space, and you have this thread, this bare thread going across to start the next one. And this is an entire piece of true ring tatting. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it was probably done on a shuttle. We are learning how to do it on a needle. It's a beautiful piece of lace. A little square of lace here. Looks like it was done by itself. It doesn't look like it was attached to anything. If it was, no, it was, because I see a little broken thread in there in the corner. But it's very nice, and it's so soft, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? I fell in love with this box. I just had to have it. This looks like a little cuff, maybe for a child's sleeve dress or something. It's buttoned there. This is all hand done. This is beautiful. Some filet lace, filet crochet. This is filet crochet. You know, the rows go across. Beautiful, just beautiful. And it just goes on and on and on. There's some lace in here. Some eyelet lace here. This is nice. This looks like it came off of a pillowcase. That I would use. That I wouldn't treasure. I mean, as far as, you know, in a trim, I'm going to keep it out for my slow stitch. Here's some pretty trim lace. This was one of her lace auctions here. One of her lace sales. This is a ruffled piece. Looks like it might have came off of something. This looks like tape lace, only small pieces. I don't think I've seen tape lace made so small. I think this is the front here. Looks like each piece is done individually. Interesting. Some buttons. She's got it all folded up and I'm just going through. This is pretty standard lace here. About 3-inch, I would say. And this is beautiful lace. It's so soft. It's so pretty. I'm in love. It's pretty lace. I think this was a piece that she said if she didn't know better, she would think this was French lace. It might be. It's really delicate. It's beautiful. Another piece. This has piece that this is pretty standard. It's ruffled and then you can run the ribbon through the little slots in there. It just goes on and on and on. You didn't think she was ever going to quit showing all this. And this is obviously off of a corner piece of probably a tablecloth. Beautiful piece in here. A little piece of tiny lace, probably sewn on the edge of a slip. And this piece looks like it might be 5-inch. It's all lace, you guys. It's all lace. I fell in love. I fell in love with the lace box. I'm going to put this one back in because I'll come back to that. I'll come back. This is the one I really want to show you here. I'm going to put this one back in. And another tiny piece of trim lace. I'll have lace to keep me until they could just wrap me in lace when I die. Let's put all these back as neat as I can, which won't be as neat as she does, but it will be similar. And I still have one piece I want to show you. This is a longer piece. This is that tape lace. This is really a unique piece. This, you can tell this was hand done. It looks like they folded it over each other there. Very interesting piece. What are you gonna do with it all, Mary? Ooh, I have this, or I have that. Will work for this. And as long as I'm living and breathing, this is just sweet. This is just sweet. That is so sweet. And I love this square. I love that. This was a winning box. I'll treasure this box. This looks like little roses. Has zigzag rickrack, but it looks like almost like little crocheted roses in there. And a little fillet trim on there. Looks like they crocheted on trim. That looks what they did. And boy, there's a lot of it. Might have been machine done. There's a tiny piece wrapped around it. This is the tatted piece. This is a treasure. That tatted piece. And it's done with, gosh, it has to be size 80 thread. It's really thin thread. I'll tell you, there's some tatting talent out there that I'll never come up to, but I tatted last night. I made my pieces for my goat postcards. We're going to work on those this morning. I'm just kind of folding these back up. This, the more I look at this, the more I think this was probably machine done. I can't imagine somebody sitting there and doing miles of this. So it was probably machine done, and it's probably mimicking, it's probably crochet. It almost looks like tatting, but it's, I can't, well, now a tatter might be able to do a piece like this, but miles of it, I'm pretty sure this was machine done, but it's a beautiful piece. It's just beautiful. And that's that closure. And this was the little piece we started out with. And this was the piece I kept out. This is just a little tiny piece of delicate trim. Go on a border of a pillowcase or slip or whatever. Probably be used in my art journaling. This was the tie. This is the piece I really wanted to show you, because this is most likely, well, not this. This is just this is a piece of lace that was probably cut off of a placemat or something. But it'll go good in art journaling. That piece will. This is an antique, probably. Most likely is an antique. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a collar. It's a collar. And it's cotton. And it's kind of well, it's aged. I don't know if I'd want to try to wash this or not. It feels like it needs to be washed. But it's all stitched in there. Now this, I just don't think this was hand stitched. It might have been. It's got little tiny eyelets in it. It's hard to tell. I think this would probably be, you would see hanging threads or threads that were tucked in if this were hand stitched. I think this part is probably machine stitched in there, but that doesn't mean it isn't beautiful. And it's got lace around the edges. This is just a plain old beautiful piece. But I do think it maybe needs to be washed. And it's a collar. It's a V. It comes down like that and up like this. It's beautiful. So that was really the treasure of this box. And it's got a lace tie here. So that goes around the box. This I'm keeping out. I think that's it. Yeah. I probably won't be buying more like this for a long time. I got enough, don't you think? I think I do. I think I do. And then this was the tie around it. She had it wrapped around there a couple times, I think. Got quite a bit of it here. So I'll treasure this stuff. I'm gonna double this. This is just regular lace that you could probably buy this at Hobby Lobby or whatnot. Probably come off of a roll. And she used it as a tie. Let's put the loop here. Bring it this way. Let's loop it through. Come on. Loop it through that way and then divide this. Come around a couple times. Yep, I splurged. This is really, I bought with my YouTube money. So you guys really got this for me. Thank you. Sometimes I feel guilty when I buy this stuff, but I don't know. If I buy it with the YouTube money, I think I'm safe. I use my other money to pay my bills. So, yay! All right, let me come out and look at chat. That was the end of my pearl haul. I probably won't be buying much more fabric unless I get some at the thrift store. I like to buy old clothes and rip up now. Let's put Penelope out here. Let me come out and refresh my chat and come out and talk to you guys. Chat filter. Top messages. Chat filter. Oh man, whoops. Turn that off. Chat filter. All messages. And it goes down to the bottom. Hi, Raul. Raul, I'm working on the postcards. I put them in a safe spot here while I was doing that. You're going to get one similar to this. And while I got that out, let's just show you what I tatted here. Bring them out here. What I'm going to do is I have a little tat pieces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang it here out of his mouth. And then I'm going to poke a little hole under his mouth and bring one thread through and have one over there. And then I'm going to tie a little bow on his nose. And of course, this will be glued down. And I have enough experience sending the tatting out on postcards. If I glue it down with the fine art glitter glue, it went to Canada twice on 2 postcards, and another one of these will be going to Canada, to Katia. But I think it's so cute. He's going to be chewing on a piece of tatting. I could bring it down a little further and make it look like but I kind of like it right up to the top there. He's chewing on a piece of tatting. And then, while I was sorting through this morning, I don't know what I did with it. I must have put it back in. I found a gold pen that I'm going to edge these in gold. So I'm working on those this morning. Raul, you'll get one. Woohoo, Marys, thank you very much. He says, love your art and sketches. I was rewatching your older streams. I will do a draw along. I will soon do a draw along sketches. Oh, that sounds like an interesting draw along sketches. Dee Dee says, gotta go. Make a post office run. Bye, Dee Dee. Blab, blab if you're still here. Bye, Dee Dee. Have a wonderful day. Dee Dee she just encourages me and inspires me. She does my heart good. She's so encouraging. But I have to say, now I don't know what it is on your stream, but on my tablet, this blue shows up a lot brighter. The colors are brighter on my tablet than they are in real life. They're more of a matte, flat, and they're a little bit darker. But it may be I might have my light turned up too high on my camera. And I'm painting goats. I'm painting goats. I'm going to get these done. Let's see. Darla is here. Hi, Darla. Belinda. Kitty Jen. Hi, Kitty Jen. Kimberly. They're saying goodbye to Dee Dee. Raul is here. Lucia says, girl, you do have a lot of beautiful lace. What a treasure box. Isn't that? I won't need to buy lace for a long, long time. But that probably won't stop me. Well, you know. But I really don't need any more lace. I don't need any more fabric. I don't need any more of anything, to tell you the truth. I need to use up. And I'm trying to use up. I'm using up paints. Oh, did Jacqueline pop in? Hi, Jacqueline. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. I kept calling her Jennifer. And she said, you were close, Mary. I said, well, I knew it started with a J. I couldn't remember her first name. Yeah, she's been doing dyeing paper. I saw some of her pink paper that she dyed. Beautiful papers. Jacqueline, you do a beautiful job with your papers. Kimberly's here. Arlene had to go take care of some adult things. She says she's got to go hang out the laundry and start cooking. Y'all have a blessed day. And she's gone, but bye, Arlene. Have a beautiful day. And they're saying goodbye to Arlene. Darla is here. Is this a haul from Pearl? Yeah. Yep, that was a haul from Pearl. I love shopping with Pearl. I like how she does her auctions. She goes slow enough for me. But she's very patient, and she tries to be fair to everybody. I like Pearl a lot. But I've got to hold off on buying so much more fabric now. So I've got plenty. Kimberly says, so dainty. Yeah, all those laces. Arlene says, if you don't like flowers that don't come out, you can always cover them. Yeah, Arlene is talking about the floral pieces on the box. I actually do kind of like those. I think the box needs to be a different color, though. So I might try to stain or paint the box. I don't like the white of the box with that green. So I'll probably do something with the box. If, you know, that'll give me a break in my slow stitching. I've been slow stitching this year. It's really my art journal is my slow stitch. But I have other stuff. I'm going to show you some stuff here in a minute that I'm working on. Raul says, Anina, I will upload and upload that tomorrow. Anina said, looking forward to it. Anina says, Raul, please draw for me a duck. You drew many different birds. I see you in your shorts. And he says he'll do it tomorrow. This is where Kitty Jen came in. Arlene dropped a link to Beth's channel and Beth's Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, Beth is having and I'm going to participate. Beth is having a Twinchie swap. Twinchies. And it's a 2x2 square. And you do 2 of those for, as you tell, you do 2 of those and you send happy mail to your swap partner. And then you tell Beth when you sign up how many people you want to swap with. And the deadline to sign up, I think, is June 1st, which I think is the day after tomorrow. This is the 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st, and then it's June 1st. So you got a couple days to sign up if you're interested. And then the deadline to have it mailed, I think, is June 15th. So if you're interested, Beth Schuler is doing a Twinchie swap. There's a link to her channel. And you can message her on Facebook. She's pretty good about answering things. Kathy Cowell was popped in, and Arlene dropped a link to her channel. Kathy is an excellent seamstress sewer. I like to watch her sewing videos. I haven't seen one of her videos for a long time, though. But it's good to see her around. And she's got grandchildren that participate in her videos that, you know, they're working on projects and she's helping them. This is where Raul dropped in. Says, hi, Marion Phibbs. Arlene says, Dee Dee, I saw that USPS had gift cards. I was excited. I'm going to get you some postage on a card. Aw. They sell cards for Starbucks and Applebee's. Has deflated my bubble. Yeah, it's funny, Arlene. She's gone now, but it is kind of funny that USPS is selling gift cards, but none to get postage stamps. You have to buy Starbucks and Applebee's. Oh. A lot of pretties today. Please oh, thank you, Teresa. This is where Dee Dee popped in. She dropped the link to, Dee Dee dropped a link. Let's see who that is to. Oh, to her channel. Yeah, you gotta watch Dee Dee. Dee Dee is a fun watch, let me tell you. And I lost my place. I think I'm up at the top here. I can't go up any further. Let's go down. Mina says, Darla, I've been quietly watching from the peanut gallery. They're saying hello to Mina. Jennifer is here, or not Jennifer, Jacqueline. I said I'm just going to call her Jay. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. She does beautiful eco-dyeing and dyeing papers. And they're saying goodbye to Dee Dee. Well, this might be a good time. I'm going to come back to the postcards. Let me zoom out. And let's get some of these. I like the pearl sensor fabrics in these bags. I appreciate these bags. And this, I think I'm going to do some Twinchies on for the swap. And these I saved out just for my slow stitching. And these I might do some Twinchies. I signed up for 3 people. So I'll have 6 Twinchies to make. And these I'm going to make fabric labels out of for my sewing journal. So let's just... that bag's kind of big. Let's use this one. We'll put all of this in here for current stuff. So today, the air conditioner service man is coming, and you know, in the spring they service our air conditioning, and in the fall they service our furnace. And I think there's some rain predicted for today. I see some clouds looking gray out there. All right, I think I'll put these in that fabric box and sort out how I want it. Let's put these behind me. I probably won't be doing an auction haul for a while now because I've spent my YouTube money. Let me zoom out a little bit because I'm way zoomed in. How is that? And then I have this. These are papers that I used that extra onion skin dye on. And they're not anything special. I'll probably use these type of things for my scribble journal or maybe a junk journal. These are just pages out of a book. These aren't special here. But I have some I like it that they crinkled at the edges here. These I'll probably use in a journal. I might iron these out a little. This was out of a sewing book. I'm just going to get these papers out and maybe I'll flatten them out. This was an acrylic paint on here. And I just tore it out of a composition book, pages out of a composition. These I just popped in there I'll deal with these little ones later. And this was just what was left of the onion skin dye, and it just turned everything a tan color, but I like the crinkly of it. I like the crinkle. Yeah, this was a sewing book. This is not anywhere near the beauty that Jacqueline does in her. And you can see they get darker down here. But I didn't want to waste the onion skin. Didn't want to waste it. Let me get these papers flattened out. And I'll probably put together a journal of sorts. I tore some pages out of a book I need to use. You know, and I could use these for, I'm always looking for papers to wipe off papers that I hate to throw my paint away. I always say I hate to throw it away, but I don't have anything. Now see, I love this. And I think it's only folded once. That's hammer mill paper. Some of this is still kind of damp. Needs to be taken out toward the bottom. These little pieces need to be taken out. This is not eco-dyeing. There's no plant matter or anything like that in there. I just wanted to use up my onion skin. And, yeah. Oops, tore a little piece there. And it's stuck to the bottom here. All right. So, let me put this over here. Whoops. Making a lot of noise, Mary. So I think what I want to do is kind of press some of this out with my iron. Let's put these postcards in a safe spot. I'm so afraid I'm going to knock them off. Put them over here with my phone. We're going to work on those today. I still have time. Let me get these out of the way. Now I probably should have something underneath here, but this is pretty thick paper. And it's, you know, it tears. I'm not looking for anything gorgeous. But I think I will press it just for the fun of it. If I can find what I did with my little iron. Did I put it up? I'll put my glue gun up. I usually have my little iron over here, but I don't see it. Where did I put it? Well, I guess I won't, because I don't want to hunt forever for it. I did something with it. Usually have it right behind me. Did it fall on the floor? See it there. Sometimes if I follow a cord, I find it. Oh, I think I'm going to find it. Yeah, it's here. It just fell behind. It didn't fall behind. It got shoved behind the box. It's here. Hold it. I have to, what's this? Empty. Gotta throw out my trash today. I certainly have enough. This is that bag of laces. I can put that extra one in there. Alright, hold on, let me plug this in. What's this? Composition book paper. Yeah. Hold on, I'm following the cord here. It's got stuff all over it. Alright, let me plug it in. I haven't unplugged you guys yet. Haven't electrocuted myself yet. Should probably get rid of a couple of these Christmas books. Take them upstairs. Oh. Got some Christmas paper and a Christmas journal. Alrighty. Alright. Thank you for your patience. It's probably warm enough to see if I can press a little of this out. And I like the raggedy edges. I do like the raggedy edges. This one got folded over or torn off. Probably tear off if I open it up. So I'm going to do a journal. I don't know if I'll do it today. I might fold them today. In fact, I think I will fold these in half and press them. This is hammer mill paper, so it's a little bit thicker. It's almost like a cardstock. I bought it when I got my printer. I bought, I think, two reams of hammer mill paper. And this is just composition book paper. I'm going to have to do some eco-dyeing. Deb Farrell was telling me that you could use any type of flower, and I didn't know. I knew you could do it with irises, but I didn't know you could do it with any flower. And I haven't done it in here yet because I have to take this glass tablecloth off. And what you do is you put it on your paper, and then you hammer on it, and you hammer the coloring out on your paper. And I might try that with these. And I think I'm going to tear this one in half. I think I will try that with these. I'll go out today. Maybe we'll do a little of that tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night we are going to do lists. Lists. And I think what we're going to do, and you might want to come in because I'd like to see you guys participate. We're going to do a list like what Dee Dee does. She does three, like we were looking at them, what was it, Tuesday night when I streamed at night. And they were saying, what is a list? And I got out my Society of Idea Collector and I showed a list that Dee Dee had done in her stream many years ago. And you pick like people, place, and thing. And you have a list of like 50 or 60 or 100, as many as you can think of. And then you pick 3 numbers. And those numbers are what you theme your art and or story on. And I think we're going to not only do group lists, we're going to write a group story. And it'll be centered in Fibdiggity. It'll be a Fibdiggity story, but based on what we come up with on our lists. I think that'll be fun. I'd like to do more of that type of thing in my, I did a lot of it before, but you kind of get tired of doing that stuff and then you get off on doing something else. And I haven't gotten back to it. And I think we're going to do that Friday night, start on it. And I'm going to have a giveaway Friday night. I have some July tags. And I got a whole bunch of them. So you have a good chance of winning if you come. And I always do my giveaways on Friday nights at 8:30 Central. So if you can't make it for the whole stream, maybe you can make it for the giveaway. And they have Tim Holtz people on them. And paper doll people. And they're 4th of July. But for the international people, if I take the flag off, they'll still work as a Tim Holtz July giveaway. It won't be so centered around the United States. You know, 4th of July is our Independence Day. So you're welcome to participate in that. I have a lot of them. I could probably give one to everybody in chat. So those, I said I wasn't going to do any more giveaways until I do the postcards, but these are already made. These I did a couple years ago, and they're just sitting in there. And every 4th of July, I think, oh, I can give those away, and I never quite get it done. Well, if I do it in June, you'll have it for July by the time I get them mailed out. That's Mary's reasoning. See, if I don't iron this out, my book will be, it's still kind of edgy. So I think this will become a journal. I think I'm going to, tomorrow morning, I'll go out. You got to get your flowers fresh, though. I don't know if I want to go out at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think the flowers would be blooming. I guess tomorrow morning is not, a morning stream is not, I'll have to do this sometime midday if I want to pound flowers on here, on these. Because I'd like to do it in my morning stream, but they won't be, I stream too early in the morning. Well, I could probably go out like now, but then I'd have to stop everything, and I don't want to do that. So I'll probably do it as a standalone video, or yeah, probably as a standalone video. But we'll get this done now. That I think some of those, I'll have to experiment and see how it works, but I think some of those, because I got a lot of petunias that would look pretty on here. What else is blooming? I'll have to see. Some lavender. I don't know if the lavender would, it might. I'm thinking petunias. Impatience. Looks like it's going to rain today. Boy, this really ripped. I think I can iron it out, though. What happens here is I have that big broiler pan, and I put them in flat enough, but then I turn them, and I get impatient and want to turn them, and then I curl the edges, because I'm trying to lift them up when they're still wet. But I kind of like the rough edges here. It's kind of cool. And I don't know if these would go through my printer. They might, but I'm not going to try it. Tear and get caught in there. Thought I'd do something a little different this morning than slow stitch. I think you guys get bored with seeing me stitch. Although I'm having a lot of fun with it. She did another log cabin quilt block. I say quilt. It's a log cabin block on our Wacky Wednesday yesterday. I want to get caught up with those. I already got the journal page for this week done, so maybe I'll do a catch up with some of these log cabin blocks. This page is still damp. I can feel it. It's the iron mill. Love that. See if that's torn there. Folded over on itself. I don't think I can get that up. We'll just leave it. Oh, it's going to tear more. I can see putting some fabric on these. Some lace. Got plenty of lace. Some old pictures would be fun to put on these. Make a nice little journal. This page is down. Right in here where I folded it. Or I didn't fold it, it folded. Kind of like that in there. And that's colored, that's not wet, that's dry. I do like these for what they were. They're, you know, because I didn't eco dye, I just put them in the pan and poured that rest of that onion skin dye on them. And it really, I kind of like how these are coming out. And once I press them, they've got really cool edges there. Did Cheryl come in? Tomorrow's Friday. Thanks for telling me. Hi, Cheryl. Bless your heart. Have you started phase 2 yet? I think you said it starts in June. Oh, she's going up in the balcony. Let's see. Maybe she told us. Cheryl said, I'll try my best to be here tomorrow night, Mary. Oh, Cheryl, if you're up in the balcony, listening. If you're not feeling well, don't, you know, I might just send you a tag as a, I haven't sent Cheryl anything yet. This is all crumbly in here. I don't know if I can save this or not. Cheryl, keep Cheryl in your prayers. She's facing breast cancer and she's going through chemo and she's having a time of it. We love you, Cheryl. It's raggedy, but I might be able to heal that with a piece of tissue paper. I've got some of that toile tissue paper from Pearl. Let's just press this down. Or even some washi tape on top of that. Maybe I'll do that now. Let's put some washi tape. Maybe on this side. Let's press it out first. This piece got really damaged in the tray, in the pan. No, I can't do that anymore. All right, I'm going to try. Let's see what I have here. I'm thinking that, let me move my chair. I'm thinking some of this, if I can get a hold of it. Some of those. Well, that might look good on it. I'm thinking some of that wide vintage tape, but I can't put my hands on it. There's some tape measure. Where is that? Did I take it out of here? I hate when I can't find things right away. This is Tim Holtz papers. Well, I'm looking for. Did it get put way to the back? Can't find what I want. I must have taken it out. I think I put all that vintage stuff in its own world. And of course, I lost the world. I can't find what I want. But I do like Tim Holtz stuff. So I think we'll use that. I'm not going to hunt anymore. Alright, hold on. Let me shut the door. Don't have too much of this left. That's the cigar labels. Let's try the tape measure, because I like that. That'll go good here. Let me set my iron on top of that. Let's put, let me get a good grip on it. Let's put some here. Should I put it all the way down? Kind of like it that way. Now, are we going to get it open? Penelope, I need you. I need your pins. Oh, come on. Help! It's a little crooked, but that's okay. And I'm just going to fold it over on its side here. And on here, I think I'll have to put, let's get some of this book page. Let's tear it. Now, when Tanya and Lisa were doing their junk journals, they did, I know Tanya liked these page borders, especially when they're nice and grungy. But I think I'm going to use the text. I want to heal this in here. And I think what I'm going to do is cut a corner. I like the, let's cut a corner here. Like this. Maybe just a teeny bit larger. Pull it just a little, Mary. And I think I'm going to glue it. This paper's strong enough to hold that glue. I've got a hole there though. I'm going to put it here for now. Ruler out of the way. And let's see. Okay. Let's use this side if I can. Yeah. I'm going to avoid that hole. And this is sticky glue. It's a wet glue. I bought it at the thrift store. I got 6 of those for like, I can't remember what I paid, but it was cheap. I imagine they got it off of Amazon. Make sure that I have. Let's pull it up. Turn it over. Okay, I like that. And I'm not going to do anything with this, but I think what I'll do is take a bit of this. Let's trim this off. bit of this tape that's almost all gone and put it here. Trim it up here. I can get it off without the needle. I don't know. I use a needle when I start me a little tab here. Just get in between the paper and the fabric and tear. If and you can. I think I'm between them. There we go. There. And I think I'll just bend this over. No, I don't think that's gonna, well, it might stay. I don't know, I think I'm gonna cut it off. I kind of want to save this. This is all crumbly in here, though. Glued down or not. I'm sorry I'm not following chat. I'm concentrating on doing this. We'll save this for something else. We might need it. Now I got a torn piece here. And I've got just a little of this left. I think I'll do 2 strips. Fold it in half. So I still have to get to the library. I haven't been to the library yet. And I won't go this afternoon because I like to be here when my brother could take care of him, but sometimes my brother doesn't hear and he relies on me to fill in the gaps if he doesn't understand something. So I like to be around in case I'm needed. And tomorrow's Friday, and they're not open on Friday. Well, they might be open on Friday. They changed their hours to the summer hours. And they might not be open on Saturday. I'll have to check their hours again. I need to get to the library. I was going to go yesterday, and my brother wanted to go get a washing machine. And we have to have a washing machine. It's a necessity nowadays. I'm not gonna do what the olden ladies did. I got a little gap torn in there. Is that right on the... Let's fold it and see. I think that's right where on the fold. I'll leave it for now. Let's throw these away. Got junkies to throw away, little scraps that bother me. That That's tape. I'm going to keep that around for a while. Let me refresh chat and see what you guys are talking about out there. All messages. Hi, Janet Burgess. Welcome, welcome. Cheryl said, hi, Anina. Yes, and you got to have a coat of armor when going through it physically and psychologically. It's a real war. Oh, hugs to you, Cheryl. You are in our hearts and prayers. Hi, Laura. She says she's lurking up in the balcony. Good morning, Laura Vasquez. Good morning, good morning. She's my dollar store tape lady. I don't need any, Laura. I've got plenty. I've still got from what you sent me. I've been doing a lot of slow stitching, so don't send me any more tape. For a while. All right. I'm kind of pressing these out. I had to repair the pages on this, but I'm glad I did. I kind of really like them. These are kind of wet from the glue. I don't know if pressing that will dry it off a little, maybe. Yeah. All right, let's move on, Mary. This is going to make a fun journal. I could almost make a small journal. That would be fun. Maybe not that big. Cut them down here. We'll see. I'll have to think about that. I don't know if I want that small of a journal. It might be, though, a nice journal for my log cabin blocks. They'd be the right size. They're about 4.5 inches, and this is 6 inches. And if I cut it 4.5 by 4.5, this is, well, I would do 6 inches this way too. I'd make it a 6 by 6, well, 4.5. No, this isn't 6 inches. This is 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 inches. And by 6. And then my blocks could go in there. Because I will not have 52, she might have 52 blocks. To think about that. I might use this for my, because she mounts it on paper. Well, I don't know if she's doing her, I'd have to look again and see what she's doing for her log cabin block journal. I know she's got it made, and it's got a beautiful cover to it, of course. But this would be a nice, it would be her style with the onion skin dye paper. In fact, she's the one who's got me interested again in doing this dyeing. I started out with rosemary, and I got sidetracked. And I'd like to, not that I really need to dye things, but I like to experiment. I think I want to do some avocado dyeing next. See what turns out with that on fabric for slow stitch. Let's see, I think this is turned under there. I have to say this glass reflects the heat, and so it kind of gets pressed from both sides when I do this. As long as I don't do it too rough, it works. Let me get this iron out of the way so I don't burn my arm. Let's tear this down. I might need my ruler. Yeah, I might make this for my log cabin journal. That might be fun. I'm kind of slow at this stuff. Bear with me. I'll come back and look at chat. I started looking at chat and I got sidetracked. I gotta do another page. Let me come out and look at chat. Put Penelope here. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Refresh it. I have to refresh it all the time. Filter all messages. I only send you what you need, Laura says. Bless your heart, Laura. She's lurking in the balcony. All you folks up in the balcony, welcome in. I'm glad to have you with us this morning. It is a rainy, stormy, looks like it's going to rain pretty good Thursday morning here. Yes, Mary is using up my tape, Angie says. Yeah, Angie's hooked on that dollar store tape, Laura. She says she's using it up. Jen says good morning to Laura and Angie. Angie says, I'm here. I'm just running around with my head cut off. Janet Burgess is here. Cheryl's here. Cheryl, keep Cheryl in your hearts and prayers. Anina is here. Good morning, Anina. Guys in the audience, you can get breast cancer too. Okay, back to Mary. Yeah. Yeah, we're not immune, Cheryl. Keep you in our hearts and prayers. She says, so far, total 11 rounds when it's done. It's an aggressive breast cancer. Please keep me in your yearly, please, Cheryl is saying, please keep up your yearly checkups. It could save your life. I was 4 months overdue for my mammogram, and here we are. Oh, hugs to you, Cheryl. She's saying, go get checked. Anina said she popped back in. Janet Burgess is here. I'm just kind of going up in chat. Mina says, hi, Cheryl. I'm keeping you in my prayers every day, dear friend. Oh, there's Hudson Sailor. Hi, Nancy, Hudson Sailor. Good to see you. She says, may you have a complete healing, Cheryl. Cheryl says, I have 8 more rounds of chemo, June 12th, and surgery. Oh. She says, thank you, balcony. Now see you all soon. She's going to North Carolina for a vacation. Well, that's good. Go have some fun if you can. Let's see. Belinda is here. Belinda Smith. Good morning, Belinda. Angie. Raul. I think I'm caught up now. This is where Cheryl popped in. Kimberly is here. Nancy, Hudson Sailor. Good to see Hudson Sailor. I think I still have some of the really cool. Aren't you the person who sent me some of your carved stamps? I think so. I ran across them the other day. And you sent me, I think, a flour sack and some trim. Got a really nice box from you. Kitty Jen is here. Mina says, Darla, I've been silently watching from the peanut gallery. Darla says, hi, Mina, and anyone that I missed. Darla is here. Jacqueline, Lovely's Crafting Lodge. She popped in. I don't know if she's still here. This is where Dee Dee left. So I think I'm caught up. I can't go up any further. Let's go down. Marguerite. Good morning, Marguerite. Hello from beautiful British Columbia, Canada, Marguerite says. She says, no, I'm here. That was a while ago. Yeah, it was. I ran across them the other day, Nancy. I thought of you. Thank you. Angie says, Dear Lord, please be with Cheryl and my aunt also, with everything that's going on through the hard times, and also be with this world. In God's name, amen. Amen. Amen, Angie. And let's talk about Angie's aunt. How is she doing? She had her stroke on the way to work. Was that about a week ago? I can't remember. It might have been 2 weeks ago. So we need to keep Angie's aunt in your hearts and prayers. Renee Suzanne, I think they're kind of healing. Their whole family got caught in COVID. So still keep, I asked her, I messaged her and asked her how she was doing. And that was a couple days ago. She says, I think she said she could taste it a little, but she couldn't smell, or she could smell a little and she couldn't taste. I might have those two mixed up. But keep her family in your prayers, because it's going to be a healing process. And as Angie says, be with everybody, God. We need you down here. Oh, that was your cousin? Oh, that was your cousin. See, I'm confused. I'm sorry, Angie. That was your cousin that had the stroke on the way to work, and her aunt has stage 4 cancer. Well, we'll pray for both of them, Angie. Hugs to you, too. Didn't you have surgery on your arm, Angie, or you're going to? How is that? Where are you on that, your own surgery? And do you have a surgery on your hand? Am I confused? Marguerite is here. She popped in. Let's see. She's saying good morning to everybody. Oh, thank you, Nancy. She said, I loved seeing your garden photos. Well, the garden, my brother said the corn is starting to come up. See, we don't have an early planting season here because we really didn't get even to till until late April because it's been so wet and cold. So where down south, they have an earlier planting season, but then I think they have, I don't know if they have an earlier fall than we do, but I think they have a longer growing season than we do. So our things are just starting to come up. And I asked my brother how the zucchini was doing, and he said, well, one plant made it, and his cucumber, he said he planted several cucumbers, and 3 or 4 of them are making it. My pepper is doing okay. I put my cherry tomato plant in that tub out there on the corner, so that one's surviving. But the zucchini, I said, well, you know, I have some more of that seed starter. I said, if the zucchini doesn't make it, well, we'll probably do it anyway. We're gonna, and we could do that today after the air conditioning man comes. Start some. Zucchini grows fast, and it also germinates fast. So you can kind of plant it late. It'll grow yet and produce. But we like our zucchini here. We all like our zucchini. I like zucchini. I wish we'd got some eggplant, but we didn't. So I guess I'll buy that. Tomatoes, my brother loves his tomatoes. We'll have those. And cucumber. Corn. He said the watermelon wasn't coming up yet, and I think I bought some watermelon seed, and I'm going to try to start some of that too. Now this has paint on the other side of it. It's just craft paint that I switched on it. Yeah, I think this is going to become my log cabin. I think I'm going to cut these pages down and do this journal for my log cabin squares. I think I'm getting toward the end of the, I think I've used all my hammermill paper. These are composition book, and there's some sewing pages. But I won't have 52 pages of these because she might, but I can't keep up with her. But see, I do other projects. I'm doing Becky's crochet along. I'm tatting. I'm doing my own projects, my postcards and my doodle deck. I'm doing slow stitch, but it's not, it's my main focus for my journal, but I do other things. So she was showing a rice bag, that she did out of log cabins, her log cabin blocks. Beautiful. I'd like to make a rice bag, but in its time, I certainly have enough fabric to make one. But by the time you slow stitch it, and I want to finish the slow stitch needle book that I'm doing for folks in my morning stream. I'm going to have a giveaway when I get it done, but I haven't promised when that's going to be because I'm working on it at my pace. Let's just tear this. I think I can. No, I'm just gonna, come on, get my ruler out here. Nice raggedy edges. I love that. Come on. Fold. I'm kind of going slow this morning. We're just having a slow morning. I do plan on streaming tomorrow morning. Let's see what time it is. It's 8:04. I have an hour. I may not get to the postcards this morning. We'll do the postcards tomorrow, the goats tomorrow morning. I might get to the point where I can put the tatting on the one that I have almost finished. Show you how they're all gonna look. And I think I'm gonna do one more for a surprise. All right, let's see. What do I have? I have some of this mixed media paper. Fairly large, but it's thick, which I like for a fabric journal. Sew my pieces in. But you know what I like? I like the sprockets. I'll have to cut it down a little to fit the others. Let's see. Not this one. Let's take one of these. I have the sprockets up at the top, and we'll tear it. I don't know if I can tear two of them. Tear it here. See if I can tear two. Yeah, I can. See, this would make a nice mending to mend with. Save that. Might need it. And then tear these. I haven't made many art journals this year. I think I did some scribble journals earlier, but I haven't done any. I've been working with my slow stitch fabric journal. I want to do some tatting. I have to watch Katia's last, I'm going to save this one out because I'll probably need it. Katia's last video, she talked that we're going to do a tatting journal, and I haven't watched it to see if she talked about it yet. Got another one here that's kind of torn here. Maybe I'll use that other to mend it because I want to save the, or I might use the tape. But right now we're just going to press it. Press those sprockets a little. So next week, hopefully my little lawnmower boy will come. I call him little. He's not that little. He's in 7th, 8th, going into 8th grade next year. And he'll probably come, and hopefully it'll dry out enough next week that we can till and I can spread my wildflowers out there. I don't want to spread my wildflowers until we till again. Let's do this. Doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, the more imperfect it is, the happier I am. That looked pretty good. We have deckled edges, that's for sure. I love it. All right, what else do I have? I have these. I don't know if I want to put them in there. We'll see. I'm going to fold them if I don't want them. I can always not use them. Although it is a log cabin, it's going to be the log cabin, the sewing pages would certainly be applicable. I just tore them out of my sewing book. And I think they're wide enough. I think they're going to be fine. I won't have to tear anything. And I don't have to iron these. These are just discolored. They're not anything special. They're not a bright white though. Like, see, they're onion skin dyed, but they're not. They're pretty evenly colored. There's nothing to make you go, ooh, about. Oh, this I cut into. I think I was going to save her. I think I'll save this one for the pictures. I'll press it out a little. And I think if I fold it here, fold it there, I can have this picture. I won't have this one. So I'll have to decide whether I want this one or this one, and I'm leaning toward that one. Let's cut. And I'll just save these as, probably put them in there someplace. Maybe. Or I might. See, here's another one I saved for the pictures. I'm going to put it with these. Hold it up this way. Put these in there. I don't think I'm going to put that in the journal. one more, two more or so. Ooh, this one's torn pretty bad. I don't know about that. I like it though. I could mend it. It's torn right in here. Let's do this. Where's my pencil? That's not the one I want. We'll use this watercolor crayon. I just want to mark. And then I'll take my glue and put it in there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. The glue's pretty good glue, I will say. It's kind of messy if you... Let's put it like this. I don't know if I want to do my iron over that. Where's this sheet? Let's put this. Got a little on it. All right. Let's see what I have left here. I have these. And then I have some that I'll do these. Ooh, I love this. But it's torn. Put some tape on that. Let's use some of this. Whoops. I like Mr. Tim Holtz tape. I might as well use it. Might as well use it. Let's cut it a little extra here because I'm going to fold it over. I'll cut it right there. Meri's in her world. I haven't come out yet. So what I do is I get my pen between, and it works good on Tim Holtz tape because it's so layered, but I get my pen between the paper and the fabric if I can. And then I tear up to tear a little tab. And once I have that little tab that they should give us anyway, I can open it up. I don't know why they don't give us little tabs. It would be so useful. And I had to turn it off You know how I've been saying on the Sharpies? I kept saying they didn't need the purple, they need brown. And I kept saying that, and I think I even told them that, and I never got a response on my comment to them. But I was reading a comment today, the lady said, my children were using them, and they decided you needed brown. And I'm sitting there, You didn't listen to me when I told you, but you listened to the children. I had to turn it off. I got a little disgusted. And they also need to put better colors on their caps and give us a better red. And give us more colors. But I like the Sharpie creative markers. I like using them. They're good. And I like the flow of them. I like the control I have with them. Probably a different person was answering them than that probably didn't even notice my comment. I felt a little cheated. I told you that. Why did you give us purple and no browns? You gave us 2 browns, a sepia brown or a dark brown and a Meri. Just get your brown and quit bitching about it. I do like them though. They're nothing that you can really mix colors with. So you need a lot of colors because, especially browns, you can't mix a lot with those markers. You can sort of. I'm not going to press over that. To be a kid again. To be a kid again. Be a young at heart. Be young at heart. All right, so I'm going to fold this one this way. Yeah, and it's torn there. But that might work. Now, I might have to put some tape on that. I think I'll put a piece of tape. Just a little piece. Right there. Looks like I have a corner there. And I wish these double-sided tape folks would realize we need tear tabs. We need pull tabs on this stuff. He uses his little, Tim Holtz uses his little pokey tool, but that doesn't always work for me. I would appreciate a little tear tab. I think I went clear through. And I've had this tape for a while, so it's kind of, it's aging well, but it's not brand new tape. Well, there we go. It's got a hole in it there. I don't mind those holes, and it's got paint in there. I'm just about done here. composition paper is a little bit thinner, but by the time I put a log cabin block on there, it will stiffen it up a little. I think this is my last page. And I'm going to have to, no, I think just folding it will work. And even though I'm pressing them, they're still quite crinkly. Quite, it isn't like they're brand new again. I know some people don't like to press their papers. They like them, if you dye them, they like them all crinkle, but I'm going to use these for my log cabin stuff. Let's see what I have here. Put my iron up here. So I've got quite a few pages when you take it by 4. And I'm going to kind of mix. How many pages? Let's see. How many I have. First. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40 pages. That covers a good part of the year. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 times 4 is what, 96? I think 96 if I page journal, if I use them all. But if I'm using it for my log cabin quilts, I don't need 96 pages. I think I'm going to shoot for 52. And 52 divided by 4 would be 16 pages? Let's see what I can get here. 1, 2, 52 weeks divided by 4 would be 13 pages, right? I said 16. I think it's 13 pages. 13 times 4, 12, carry 1. Yeah, I think it would be 13 pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I count these. And that would be a year's worth for the log cabin quilt now. And then I have all these extra that I can just use for yummy stuff. And they're about all the same size. They're composition paper. These, do I want to tear them 6 by 6? Because they are 6 inches wide. But by the time you bind them, and 6 inches this way. I hate losing all that, but decoing it would work. I might make it 7 inches to give me a little bit of play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. We bring it down to here. I don't know though. Let's see. This is 4 inches this way. So 4.5 would be right in the there. 4.5 would be right into there. Let's leave that for top margin. 4.5 would be right there. And that's what, about an inch? So right about there, I think. I cut off that much, which is 2.5 inches. I think I will. 2.5 inches. And I'm gonna cut them with my ruler. 2.5 inches. And they would make nice ATCs, 2.5 inch. So we're just gonna tear 2.5 and see what I have. 1, 2, and we'll call that a 1/2 inch, and 1, 2. Now, before I tear it, let's make sure again. So I'm leaving an inch there. 4. No, that's not going to work. Well, yeah. An inch there. 4.5. No, 1/2, 1/2. I think I'll be safer at... This is 4 inches. So 4.5 would come there. And if I have another bottom inch, it's really 2 inches. 1/2, 1.5. So I think I'll be safer at 2 inches. I'm gonna see. We're gonna count this as right here would be 2 inches. And I'm gonna tear it. Square. So a 4.5. This is 4 inches, so 4.5 will certainly fit in here. Let's put it up to the top. We want a 1/2 inch there and a 1/2 inch there, and it leaves about an inch down here and an inch up there. That I might go back and trim off a little more, but right now I took off 2 inches. Approximately 2 inches. So we'll save this. It won't make ATCs, but it'll make my journal for my log cabin quilt. Did I heal that? I didn't heal that. It's torn. What time is it? 8:30. I'll probably just get this done today. Let's cut this off. This is going to be for my log cabin squares, the journal for my log cabin square project. And I could do a log cabin cover. I don't know if I will or not. We'll see. We'll see. Right now I just want to get the pages done. Put it down a little. That's good. All right, so that is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. That makes sense. So there's an inch there and an inch here, and that leaves 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. That makes sense. So 2 inches off of everything. I think I'll do it this way though. Be safer. Make them all the same size rather than measure. Measure this way. So what did I do this morning? I went through Pearl's box and I did this. That's about all. Oh dear Mary. Can't you do any more in your streams? I think that's all I did this morning. I don't think I did anything else. I wanted to work on the goats, but that's not going to happen. We'll do it tomorrow morning. When I put these papers in that onion dye, I didn't think I was doing it for my log cabin journal. I just did it just to use up I didn't want to throw out the good onion juice. And I used it all. It soaked all pretty much in. I had just, maybe an inch or so, maybe not even an inch left. So today is Thursday. I think Paint Girly comes on after me. I don't know who's coming on this afternoon. Oh, look. What am I going to do with that? One of these. Oh, yeah. We'll put it just like this. And we're going to put it on with double-sided tape. Oh, except for there, we'll put my double-sided tape. Thank Laura Vasquez for the double-sided tape. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. I hope she gets blessed real good. She's got such a generous spirit. Laura does. I know I'm not the only one that she sent stuff to. So bless her heart for her generosity. Now, I think I want the deckled edge there, so I want to put the tape here on this side. And of course I don't have it. up to the edge. Or nearly to the edge. Oops. So tomorrow night, during our stream, we're going to do those lists. We're going to start a story from the list, and we'll probably do some art too. So pop in, and I'm going to have a giveaway of I'm calling them 4th of July tags because that's what they started out as, but they're really, you could call them July tags. They're red, white, and blue. And they got Tim Holtz paper dolls on them. I like them. I just, I never got them given away. Every year I said, I'm going to give them away. Well, this is the year that they're going to get given away. And the reason I'm giving those away before I'm doing my postcards is that they're already made. They're already made. So I'll be doing, this is not going to come off. I'm going to take it off. I always do my giveaways at 8:30 p.m. Central. So if you want to pop in from that, you're in here now, so you're hearing it from here. And you're certainly welcome to pop in and join the giveaway. I'll have plenty to give away. I probably made about maybe 20, 25 of them. I'm just guesstimating. It may not be quite that many. Yeah. I can't get it off here. And then off of this one. And I've got enough postage stamps to send them out. They'll fit in an envelope. Now let's... Penelope, I need you. I need your pins. This is how Tim does it. Tim Holtz, he get, whoops, except that was the little one. He just gets his needle, his pokey tool right under it. Pulls up on it. All right. I kind of want to get these fixed. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That's what that's what K3N always says. Ooh, I like this. I'm going to save that for the bottom. She goes, that'll do, pig. I think I was using that as a... She got it from some story. That'll do, pig. I haven't finished watching her. I'll have to do it today. Finish watching her log cabin quilt video, her Wonky Wednesday video from today. I'm going to use this as the bottom. So go like that. Yeah, I'll turn it like so. I'm not going to bind this today. I'm just getting the signatures ready. I may not bind it until after I've filled it. I found that it works better for me to bind them after I fill them. Then they don't, well, they still alligator out, but I have a better choice of how I'm going to do it. I probably bind these a sheet at a time, because by the time you get 4 pieces of fabric, one here, one here, one there, and one there, it's going to be quite thick. So I'll probably bind them a sheet at a time. So that'll be an influence. Let's put this one in here. This is the one I'm using. I just got a few more here. What happened to the one I was using? It had sprockets on it. I think it was this one. I don't know. I don't remember. I think that was it. Just got a couple more. And this is mixed media paper, so it's certainly thick enough to hold the pages, the fabrics. I still have to decide what I want to use for a cover. I certainly have enough. I certainly have enough fabric. What side do I want to use? I don't think, kind of like that. Doesn't make too much of a difference. So I think the next time I go to town, I'm going to buy some avocados and do some avocado dyeing just as an experiment. I found my some walnut dyed pieces and some rust dyed pieces that I want to put in my journal. I'm putting them in my Society of Ideal Collector journal, my dye experiments. And so far, I haven't been adding, well, I added some alum to the, I'm going to have to cut that. I added some alum to the iris, but other than that, I haven't added any, experimented with any additives to change the colors. So that will come later. Alrighty, that should do it, Pig, she says. I feel like I need to put a tie around these. We're not going to get rid of them. These will make nice little twinchy bases. They're 2 inches, I believe. I only need 6 of them. Don't even need that many, because I'm going to do some slow stitch. I think I'll give them, I might give them extra. I might give them extra. We'll see. I might give them some just to use extra, just to give up some happy mail, she said. We'll see what I do. Well, that's for another video. So here's my journal pages. And I think I can unplug my iron. Then I'll come out and look at chat. We'll just let this set and cool off. All right, let me refresh chat. Chat filter. Come on, chat filter. And then chat filter and all messages. Who's here? Brenda. Hey, hi, Brenda. Brenda says, I have been harvesting magazines and lost my phone. Oh, no. I have earbuds in so I could hear Meri. Somehow the phone ended up in the box. I've been tossing garbage, part of the mutilated magazines. Crafting gone wrong. You know, I set my, on Android, I'm sure you could probably do it on, I'm sure you could probably do it on your iPhone too. I set my phone to where I can locate it. Locate phone setting. If you lose it, you can hit that locate my phone and it'll ring. It will buzz ring. I'm over here. I'm over here. I had gone outside and I have a notepad phone that I use my S Pen with. And I also have the other phone that I watch a lot of the videos on. And I took them both outside. Well, I was working with the S Pen, and I put the other one in my in and out basket. Well, I went on with my day, and I couldn't find my other phone, so I did a locate my phone, and do 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 do, and there it was in my in and out basket. Mary, I have that on my phone, Angie says. It really works nice. There used to be this commercial. I don't know if it was, I think it was probably an iPhone commercial, where the farmer was out tracing his phone. He found it in a haystack. Well, mine isn't in a haystack. It's in a fabric stack. Brenda says, yes, MC, I was watching Mary on my phone because I've been moving around the house. That way I could carry, oh, you get to carry me with you? I don't know how it ended up in the trash box. I guess being clumsy. Well, that's funny, Brenda. Don't throw it. It's a good thing you didn't put it in the garbage and let the garbage man carry it away. Then you would have had something to deal with, huh? Brenda, I think it's a part on the Android phone. On the Android phone, it's part of the Samsung settings. It's not an app. You can probably get an app for that. And if you have an iPhone, I would just check the settings, because it's part of the Samsung settings on mine. I have a Galaxy 22. They're trying to get me to buy the 24, but I've got other things for my money for right now. I'm tempted, but I'm resisting temptations. I say, Lord, lead me out of temptation. Lead me away from that. It's too tempting for me. All right, let me look at the rest of the chat before I get started here again. It's 8:49, so I only have a few minutes. Mary, you sent me a 4th of July postcard last year with a big star on it. I used to say that to my kids when they needed to stop what they were doing. That'll do, pig. It came from Charlotte's Web. Thank you, Brenda. I thought that was, I knew it came from some story, but I didn't know which one it was. No, not Charlotte's Web. My brain is broken. It's from Babe. Oh. Okay, I wouldn't have known the difference, Brenda. Aw. Good morning, Brenda. Let's see, Mina's here. Oh, thank you, Mina. We appreciate the thumbs up. I just appreciate you guys spending a part of your day with me. You make my day get off to a good start. Angie's here, Brenda's here, Jen is here, Nina's here, Cheryl is here. I think she left. Keep Cheryl in your hearts and prayers. Anina is here, Marguerite is here, or has been here. I don't know if they're here now. Laura Babs Quest popped in. And this is where Angie was saying, that's my cousin Mary. Her cousin had a stroke on the way to work, and her aunt has stage 4 cancer. Keep Cheryl, Angie's family in your hearts and prayers, and Cheryl. Brenda says she has a Samsung. Yeah, it's a part of your settings. Just go to your settings and do a search on Find My Phone, and you'll find it. About as soon as I typed and sent a comment saying Charlotte's Web, I knew it was wrong. Oh, I say things wrong all the time, you guys. You know that. All right, let's count. 1. Make sure I have enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This needs to be mended. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got 14 times 4 pages. And I probably won't need them all. It'll depend. That's why I'm not going to bind it until the end of the year. I'll just use as many as I need. But 14 times 4 is what? 54? Well, that would be 2 more, so that would make a nice cover and several pages. But I'm not going to bind, I'll probably just have to bind them a folio. This is a folio, and if you have more than one in there, it's a signature. But I'll probably do it a folio at a time. And I doubt that I have 52 weeks, because I'll have 52 weeks of the Monday journal pages, but her wonky Wednesdays where she does log cabin quilts, I can't quite keep up with all of that. So let me get a, will this work? Let me tear these. I got these at the dollar store the last time I was there. I like these. Brenda, was it you, Brenda? No, who was it? It was Red, I think. Little Red Wagon that sent me some elastic cording for my December daily. Bless her heart. But I'm going to use these here. Let's see if that'll, yeah, I think they'll fit fine. Well, no, I'll try it this way. Come on, get in there, there. So I'll just grab one of these. I'll probably get a strip of fabric and put on here. In fact, I think I will now. It's not quite working for me. Let's see. Well, you know what? I have all of these book pages left. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. Maybe I'll use them as wipe-off papers. I think that's what I said initially. I'll use them as wipe-off pages. Wipe off when I could even use them as palettes and then just smear the paint that I have left. So maybe I'll use these as palette pages. All of this here. I'm just going to stack them up. Not going to even try to iron them out. They're kind of crunchy though. This one's kind of cool. Where is it? No, this is the edge. Several edges together made it look kind of cool. But I could see when I'm working here, and these are the photographs, I'll save those out. I got a couple more here. I could see when I'm working, and instead of getting out a piece of wax paper, just put my paint on here, and then what I don't use, I'll just spread out. So I think that's what I'll use those for. I'll even fold this one in there. Maybe make it like that to hold them together, and get that elastic out. If I can keep it. As Benjamin Franklin said, you got your republic if you can keep it. Probably will be too tight this way. It doesn't work. I need a binder clip. All right. And then I've got all of these left that I can use for journaling or whatever. I think I'll put them in here too. We might go back and do another. These are ones that I didn't color yet. I had torn off more than I put in the dye bath. So I think that'll do, Pig. About all I did was open my box from Pearl, and I didn't get to my postcards. We did these. I ironed these and folded them and tore them, and I'm happy though. So I might just start mounting my journal my squares that I already have in here. They're out in the other room. So it is 8:57. I got 3 minutes to say goodbye to you. Let's do some stream. Today is Thursday. On Thursday, We have Kathy Arbor at 6 p.m. Is she still doing her streams at 6? I don't see Art Junkie on Thursdays. Paint Girly at 9 Central in about 3 minutes. Paint Girly, 10 a.m. Eastern. This is just what I have written down. Dusty Unicorn, she was in my chat the other day. Dusty Unicorn, Tuesday and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Pacific. And Stacy Catitude, 10 a.m. Eastern daily. And that's what I have for Thursday. Oh, and Beth Schuler. We don't want to forget Beth Schuler. Beth Schuler comes on at 6 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And she is doing a June 20 swap. I just saw Stacy May pop on. So have a great day. Thank you for sharing a part of your Thursday with me. You just make my day. Brenda says, mine is an A4 5 gig. Oh, really? A54 5 gig? Bo and the girls got it for me at Christmas. It cost more than I would have spent. Well, see? They gifted you, Brenda. You got a nice Christmas gift. We don't have, it wouldn't do me any good to have 5G here because we don't have 5G here. And the cell tower is not 5G. So goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Bye. Go watch Paint Girly. If she pops on, Stacy Catitude is on. Bye.